If you think retiring on Social Security alone, or with a modest pension, means giving up comfort and freedom, it might be time to rethink that assumption. Across the United States, there are states where your money stretches noticeably further thanks to lower living costs and more forgiving tax policies. In these places, everyday expenses don't constantly weigh on you, and financial stress takes a back seat. Have you ever wondered where you could realistically own a home, access quality healthcare, and still have room in your budget to enjoy life? What if you didn't have to trade a good lifestyle for affordability? From charming mountain communities to laid-back coastal retreats, there are lesser-known states that quietly offer all of this, especially for retirees watching their spending. In this video, we're breaking down 10 standout states where retiring wisely is absolutely possible, even if your income is limited to Social Security or a small pension. These are places where smart choices lead to a comfortable, enjoyable retirement without feeling like you're constantly cutting corners. Number 10. South Carolina. If you're hoping to make your Social Security check go further without giving up warmth, character, or an enjoyable day-to-day life, South Carolina deserves a serious look. This beautiful southeastern state has been quietly becoming a favorite among retirees, and once you see why, it's easy to understand the appeal. To start, South Carolina is extremely retiree-friendly when it comes to taxes. Your Social Security income isn't taxed at the state level at all, and if you're 65 or older, you can deduct up to $15,000 from other retirement income. On top of that, property taxes are some of the lowest in the country, with an average effective rate of about 0.56% compared to the national average of nearly 1%. In plain terms, that means more of your money stays right where it belongs, in your pocket. Day-to-day living is pleasantly affordable as well. Overall costs run about 11% lower than the national average, and essentials like housing, groceries, and healthcare are noticeably easier on the budget than in many large metro areas. In cities such as Columbia or Greenville, a one-bedroom apartment typically rents for around $1,100 a month. If buying is more your style, a comfortable home can often be found for roughly $220,000, which feels like a bargain when compared to national prices that frequently exceed $400,000. Add in reasonable utility bills and transportation costs, and it's clear why retirees feel their money stretches further here. Of course, South Carolina offers more than just financial breathing room. It's a place that genuinely feels welcoming. The Blue Ridge Mountains rise in the west, while the Atlantic coastline delivers beautiful beaches to the east, with friendly towns and warm communities everywhere in between. The climate is mild, the barbecue is legendary, and cities like Charleston and Beaufort are packed with history, culture, and scenic streets that invite you to slow down and explore. Healthcare access is another strong point, with a solid number of medical providers per capita and many communities home to highly rated hospitals and medical centers. For retirees relying on Social Security or a modest pension, South Carolina isn't just an affordable option. It's a place that offers comfort, character, and a real sense of home. Number 9. Arizona. If your vision of retirement includes nonstop sunshine, dramatic desert scenery, and some very appealing tax advantages, Arizona might be exactly what you're looking for. While it's long been known as a winter escape for snowbirds, this state is also an excellent choice for retirees getting by on Social Security or a modest pension. One of Arizona's biggest draws is its tax setup. Social Security benefits aren't taxed at the state level, which immediately helps stretch your monthly income. On top of that, Arizona uses a flat income tax rate of about 2.5%, keeping taxes straightforward and relatively low on most other forms of retirement income as well. When it comes to affordability, Arizona offers a wide range of options. It's true that places like Phoenix and Scottsdale can be expensive, but there are plenty of more budget-friendly towns that deliver real value. Communities such as Prescott, Kingman, and Sierra Vista often have homes priced under $250,000, making homeownership far more realistic for retirees. While the overall cost of living sits slightly above the national average, savings on healthcare and taxes often balance things out nicely. Healthcare is another area where Arizona shines. The state ranks well for access to senior-focused medical care, especially in cities like Tucson and Mesa, which are home to respected hospitals and specialists experienced in working with older adults. Then there's the climate. With more than 300 sunny days each year, Arizona is one of the driest states in the country. Great news for anyone dealing with joint pain or respiratory issues. The scenery is just as impressive, offering everything from the Sonoran Desert to Sedona's famous red rocks and even snow-covered mountains up in Flagstaff. Outdoor living is a major part of life here, with endless opportunities for hiking, golfing, and staying active through senior-friendly community centers. Arizona is also packed with 55-plus communities that make it easy to stay social and engaged, offering organized activities, fitness programs, and lifelong learning opportunities. All things considered, Arizona delivers a strong mix of reasonable costs, tax benefits, and high quality of life, wrapped in postcard-worthy scenery. It's a smart pick for retirees who want to enjoy the sunshine while making every dollar count. Number 8. Mississippi. If you're searching for a place where your retirement income stretches far beyond what you'd expect, Mississippi might surprise you in the best way. Often overlooked, this deep South state is a quiet standout for retirees relying on Social Security or a smaller pension. In fact, Mississippi boasts one of the lowest costs of living in the entire country, roughly 15% below the national average, which can make a world of difference when every dollar counts. Housing is one of Mississippi's strongest advantages. Median home prices sit around $160,000, making homeownership extremely attainable. If renting is your preference, one-bedroom apartments in smaller towns can often be found for about $700 a month, sometimes even less. That kind of affordability is hard to beat in today's market. Taxes are another major win here. Mississippi does not tax Social Security income at all, and it goes a step further by exempting other retirement income as well. Pensions, IRAs, and 401k withdrawals are all free from state income tax, which is fairly rare. This generous tax structure allows retirees to hold on to more of their income than they would in many other states. Beyond the numbers, Mississippi offers a slower, more relaxed way of life that many retirees find appealing. Southern hospitality is real here, property taxes are low, and the pace of daily living feels calm and manageable. Towns like Oxford, Hattiesburg, and Tupelo deliver charm, a sense of safety, and plenty of local events designed with seniors in mind. The food is comforting, the people are welcoming, and there's a genuine feeling of community that's hard to miss. Healthcare access can depend on location, but larger towns and cities provide reliable hospitals and medical clinics. Mississippi also offers a growing selection of Medicare Advantage plans, many of which come with low premiums and senior-friendly coverage. Mississippi may not grab headlines as a flashy retirement destination, but it doesn't need to. It's warm, welcoming, and incredibly easy on the wallet. If your ideal retirement includes peace, affordability, and a strong sense of home, with a little extra room for front porch rocking and sweet tea, this state could be a perfect match. Number 7. Kentucky. Kentucky tends to fly under the radar, but it offers much more than horse farms and bourbon trails. For retirees working with a modest income, this state brings together affordability, scenic beauty, and a relaxed, welcoming lifestyle that's hard to ignore. One of Kentucky's biggest advantages is its low cost of living. Overall expenses come in at about 12% below the national average, which makes daily costs like groceries, utilities, and housing far easier to handle on a fixed income. The median home price is roughly $190,000, and if you look towards smaller communities such as Bowling Green or Owensboro, prices can dip even lower. Renters can expect one-bedroom apartments in the $800 to $900 range, which is very manageable compared to many parts of the country. From a tax perspective, Kentucky is especially appealing to retirees. Social Security income isn't taxed, and on top of that, retirees can deduct up to $31,110 per person from other forms of retirement income. That's a sizable break that few states offer. Combine this with property taxes that average around 0.82%, and you've got a setup that makes stretching your retirement dollars much easier. But Kentucky's appeal goes beyond the math. The state is rich in natural beauty, with rolling hills, brilliant fall foliage, and a slower pace of life that feels refreshingly human. Friendly neighbors still wave from their porches, and communities tend to feel close-knit. Cities like Lexington provide access to strong healthcare systems, cultural attractions, farmers markets, and walkable downtown areas that make everyday life enjoyable. For retirees who love the outdoors, Kentucky doesn't disappoint. Lakes, scenic hiking trails, and destinations like the breathtaking Red River Gorge offer plenty of ways to stay active and connected to nature. Healthcare quality continues to improve statewide, with expanded senior services and Medicaid programs in many areas. While rural healthcare access can be uneven, larger cities and regional centers are home to well-rated hospitals and medical providers. If you're looking for a retirement that's calm, affordable, and full of classic Americana charm, Kentucky is well worth considering. Whether you're relying on Social Security alone or supplementing with a small pension, the Bluegrass State helps your money stretch further, while surrounding you with warmth, character, and genuine heart. Number 6. Alabama. If you're looking for a state where your Social Security check or small pension can finally stretch out and relax, Alabama might be a perfect fit. With a cost of living roughly 17% lower than the national average, this state makes it possible to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle without constantly worrying about draining your savings. Let's break down the numbers. The typical home in Alabama costs around $190,000, which keeps homeownership within reach for many retirees. Prefer to rent instead? One-bedroom apartments often come in under $850 per month. On top of that, everyday expenses like utilities, groceries, and gas tend to be cheaper than average, allowing your fixed income to go much further. Alabama's tax policies are another big win for retirees. Social Security income isn't taxed at the state level, and government pensions are exempt as well. Property taxes are especially low, with an average effective rate of just 0.41%, ranking among the lowest in the country. Many seniors can also take advantage of homestead exemptions that reduce property taxes even more, keeping housing costs pleasantly manageable. Affordability aside, Alabama also offers a surprisingly appealing lifestyle. The state's natural scenery ranges from the sugar-white beaches of Gulf Shores to the rolling Appalachian foothills in the north. Thanks to a mild climate and low-cost recreational options, retirees can enjoy activities like fishing, golfing, or leisurely walks almost year-round. Communities such as Fairhope, Tuscaloosa, and Huntsville combine classic Southern hospitality with cultural attractions and access to reliable healthcare networks. While medical care quality can vary by region, larger cities like Birmingham and Mobile are home to strong hospitals and specialized medical services. Alabama is also expanding its Medicare Advantage offerings, giving seniors more affordable healthcare choices. For retirees who want less financial pressure and more room to enjoy the simple pleasures, like a gentle breeze, a front porch, and a glass of sweet tea, Alabama rolls out the welcome mat with both warmth and savings to spare. Number 5. Missouri. Missouri doesn't usually steal the spotlight when people talk about retirement destinations, but that's exactly why it stands out as a quiet win for retirees living on Social Security or a smaller pension. The Show Me State offers an impressively low cost of living, about 13% below the national average, making everyday expenses far less stressful to manage. Whether it's groceries, utilities, or housing, prices tend to stay reasonable. The median home value sits near $185,000, and in cities such as Springfield or Jefferson City, rent for a one-bedroom apartment often stays under $900 per month. That kind of affordability makes a noticeable difference when you're working with a fixed income. Missouri's tax situation comes with a bit of nuance, but it's better than it first appears. While the state technically taxes Social Security, retirees earning under $85,000 as individuals or $100,000 for couples can fully deduct their Social Security income. For most middle-income retirees, that means no state tax on those benefits at all. On top of that, Missouri allows a $6,000 deduction on other retirement income, including pensions and IRA withdrawals. Property taxes are also fairly reasonable, averaging around 0.93% statewide. Beyond the financial perks, Missouri delivers plenty of lifestyle appeal. The state is filled with scenic river towns, gentle rolling hills, and endless opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. From hiking trails in the Ozarks to fishing along the Mississippi River, there's no shortage of ways to stay active. Communities like Columbia and St. Charles blend historic charm with modern, senior-friendly amenities, offering community centers, local events, and affordable recreational options nearly everywhere you look. Healthcare access is another strong point. particularly in larger metro areas such as St. Louis and Kansas City, where hospitals are known for both quality care and reasonable costs. Missouri also continues to expand its Medicare Advantage options, giving retirees more flexibility when choosing coverage that fits their needs and budget. All things considered, Missouri offers excellent value, welcoming communities, and a balanced mix of nature, culture, and affordability. If your goal is to make your retirement income last longer without giving up an active, enjoyable lifestyle, the Show Me state makes a very compelling case. Number 4. Florida. Ah yes, Florida, the classic retirement favorite. And the reputation isn't just hype. Even if you're relying entirely on Social Security or bringing along a small pension, the Sunshine State remains one of the smartest and most enjoyable places to retire. The biggest financial win starts with taxes. Florida has no state income tax at all, which means your Social Security benefits, pension income, and retirement withdrawals stay completely untouched by the state. That single advantage can put thousands of extra dollars back into your annual budget, making a tight income feel far more comfortable. Now, let's clear up the cost myth. While well-known destinations like Miami or Naples can be expensive, Florida is massive, and many parts of the state are still very affordable. Cities such as Ocala, Lakeland, and Gainesville offer median home prices ranging from about $220,000 to $260,000, with rents often staying below $1,200 per month. In these areas, the overall cost of living is typically right around or slightly below the national average, depending on where you land. But Florida isn't just about saving money, it's about enjoying your time. Expect sunshine close to 240 days a year, mild winters, and easy access to beaches, golf courses, walking trails, and outdoor recreation. Retirees also benefit from senior discounts at state parks and a wide range of community programs designed specifically for older adults. With more than 46 million residents aged 65 and up, Florida is truly designed with retirees in mind. Healthcare is another major strength. The state is home to several top-ranked hospitals and offers an enormous selection of Medicare Advantage plans, many of which come with $0 premiums and robust coverage. Access to senior-focused healthcare services is especially strong in metro areas, making it easier to get quality care when you need it. Whether you're catching sunsets along the Gulf Coast or enjoying a quiet stroll through a palm-lined neighborhood, Florida delivers that iconic retirement lifestyle. And the best part? It manages to pair that dreamlike atmosphere with real financial advantages, proving that you can live well, even on a tight budget in the Sunshine State. Number 3. Arkansas. If your ideal retirement includes quiet surroundings, low expenses, and plenty of natural scenery, Arkansas is absolutely worth a closer look. Often called the natural state, it's an appealing option for retirees who want to live well on Social Security or a modest pension without constant financial pressure. Arkansas stands out for its affordability, with a cost of living roughly 14% lower than the national average. That alone makes it one of the most budget-friendly states in the country. Housing costs are especially reasonable. Median home prices hover around $180,000, and it's common to find rental options priced under $850 a month. For retirees watching every dollar, that kind of pricing brings real peace of mind. The tax benefits add even more appeal. Social Security income isn't taxed by the state, and retirees can also deduct up to $6,000 from other retirement income, including pensions and 401k withdrawals. Property taxes are pleasantly low as well, averaging about 0.61%, which helps keep homeownership costs from creeping up over time. But Arkansas isn't just affordable, it's genuinely beautiful. The state is filled with natural treasures like the Ozark Mountains, Hot Springs National Park, and an abundance of lakes, rivers, and walking trails. Communities such as Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Hot Springs offer welcoming small-town vibes, strong senior programs, and endless opportunities to enjoy the outdoors without spending much at all. Healthcare access is solid in the state's larger cities, where expanding hospital systems and medical clinics serve older residents. And because Arkansas isn't heavily congested, many retirees appreciate the shorter wait times and more personal feel when it comes to medical care. All told, Arkansas allows your retirement income to stretch further while still delivering a high quality of life. If you're drawn to mountain views, friendly communities, and a calmer pace, Without the financial strain, this southern standout checks just about every box. Number 2. West Virginia. Don't make the mistake of skipping over West Virginia. It may be one of the most underrated retirement destinations in the country. For retirees living on Social Security or a limited pension, this Appalachian state delivers remarkable value and a lifestyle that's both affordable and deeply rewarding. The cost of living in West Virginia comes in at nearly 20% below the national average, placing it among the cheapest states in the U.S. Housing prices are especially eye-opening. It's entirely possible to buy a home for around $150,000 or rent a comfortable apartment for less than $750 a month. For anyone managing a fixed income, those numbers can feel almost unbelievable. Taxes are becoming an even bigger advantage here. Since 2022, West Virginia has been gradually eliminating state taxes on Social Security income, with full exemption expected by 2026. That change alone puts more money back in retirees' pockets each year. On top of that, qualifying seniors can receive exemptions on other types of retirement income, making the state increasingly friendly for aging on a budget. Property taxes are also impressively low, averaging about 0.55%, which helps keep long-term housing costs manageable. Affordability aside, West Virginia is visually stunning. The state is packed with rolling mountains, dense forests, winding rivers, and scenic views that look straight out of a postcard. Whether you choose a charming town like Lewisburg or a larger city such as Charleston, you'll find a slower pace of life and strong community ties that many retirees truly value. Healthcare access can vary in more rural areas, but larger towns and cities offer dependable medical facilities and expanding senior services. The state is also seeing growth in Medicare Advantage plans, giving retirees more affordable options for healthcare coverage. If your retirement goals include clean air, 4 distinct seasons, and a relaxed lifestyle that allows your income to stretch comfortably, West Virginia may exceed your expectations. It may not be flashy, but it offers outstanding value, natural beauty, and a genuine sense of warmth that's hard to find elsewhere. Number 1. Delaware. Don't let Delaware's small size fool you. This little state delivers outsized benefits for retirees on a tight budget. If you're depending on Social Security or supplementing with a modest pension, Delaware stands out as one of the smartest retirement choices in the country. The financial advantages start with taxes. Delaware does not tax Social Security income, and if you're 60 or older, you can deduct up to $12,500 from pension or other retirement income. Even better, the state has no sales tax at all, state or local, which means instant savings every time you make a purchase. Property taxes are another major plus, averaging just 0.43%, one of the lowest effective rates nationwide. Whether you plan to rent or buy, those low taxes help keep housing costs comfortably in check. Home prices are reasonable, especially when compared to nearby states. The median home value is around $290,000, but more affordable options can be found in welcoming towns like Seaford and Milford. Renters aren't left out either, with many rental options coming in under $1,200 per month. Delaware isn't just a smart financial move, it's a genuinely pleasant place to live. The state offers calm coastal beaches, peaceful neighborhoods, and easy access to major cities like Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C., without the daily congestion of big city living. Mild seasons, walkable towns, and a slower pace contribute to a high quality of life that many retirees appreciate. As the retiree population grows, communities across the state continue to expand age-friendly amenities and services. Healthcare access is another area where Delaware excels. Cities such as Wilmington and Dover are home to well-regarded hospitals, along with a wide selection of Medicare Advantage plans. Seniors also benefit from strong networks of community centers, wellness programs, and transportation services designed to support independent living. When it comes to the things that matter most, tax savings, healthcare quality, community feel, and overall livability, Delaware checks every box. It's proof that a small state can offer huge value, especially for retirees who want to live comfortably, spend wisely, and enjoy life without financial strain.